What's up, YouTube? Here we go again. Aquaball's back live. Check this guys out. Check this out, guys. So Ed was live for a little short time, and I missed him. I was checking out someone else live. I'm sorry, Ed. I missed you tonight. It was only for a few minutes, like I did earlier. At KG Tropical's channel, just checking things out. I heard he said something funny. Like, okay, if you go live for 80 minutes or 10 minutes, that's stupid. I don't know why he said that, but I guess it's stupid when you do short live videos. You guys see what I see? A lot of green. This is called Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo, this is aquatic plant. And this is a whole tub of it, guys. A big tub full of Monte Carlo, also known as baby tears, or baby tears, also known as Monte Carlo. I've been growing it for, I say, about a few months, and I started in 1 liter cup, one portion. It was enough to do all this in 2 months. So I put it right in the middle, and I started like did a line. You guys can see, right? There's like line right here, line right here, line right here. There's lines, and then I started chopping it up, dumping it all over, chopping it up with the scissors, nice aquarium scissors, and spraying it with my magic water, which is aquarium water, just regular water from the aquarium about to be changed to water. I take it out and I spray it with that, and then later on when we're gonna plant a nice aquascape, we will use this. Hi everybody, thank you for tuning in. I've been trying new things right here. For a few months I've been growing this and some other aquatic plants. I like to grow plants. I love growing plants, so this is one of my favorite things to do. Growing plants, growing fish. Check this guys out. Baby cichlids. I like to grow plants, fish, and I get fun. It's a lot of fun doing that. It's a lot of fun, guys. A couple days ago, I have a friend of mine dropped off a litter of mice over here. I even took those in. You know, you guys know I have rodents. Thank you. This is baby tears, guys. These are baby tears. It can be ripped right out of there. It's growing in regular soil, or you can just scrape parts of it and put it right in your aquarium and just grow it like that. Or you can scrape the whole thing like a carpet, take it right out of there and put it in your aquarium and flood the water. This has been growing outside of the water, and it's baby tears, Monte Carlo. It's been growing outside of the water. Check it out. Very easy to grow. I have a lid on there, so I keep it closed. I don't use any special light for this. I use the sunlight, daylight, and then I spray it with my magic aquarium water. I call it magic aquarium water because that's the water that we're gonna dispose. So we don't dispose nothing here going to waste. It's all being used. I use this pump right here, and then take this long hand nozzle and spray the plants just like that. Every other day, I give them a little spray and I close the tubs back up. Well, check it out. If you put it in the aquarium, if you rip it, put it in. Hey, Iron Dog, how's it going? So, Mr. D's Tang, say, let me answer your question. So check it out. I have made a bowl out of the same stuff, the baby tears, a bowl, aquarium bowl, and it's been sitting without water change. And there's shrimp in there, and there's snails in there, ram horn snails, little tiny snails. There's few big ones that they laid it in. So what I did is at first did the dry method. Once you do that dry method, the roots will go right down it into the dirt, just like here. You see this is rooted already. And so if you take this with the dirt and put it in your aquarium and flood it, it should be just fine. It shouldn't melt any, and maybe little melting, but not much. If your water is nice, your filter is nice, you have CO2 in that tank, it shouldn't melt at all. If you watch some Takashi Amano videos, if you go follow up, you see they use already growing plants on special material. It's like little bricks, and they grab and put, grab and put, and grab and put, and they flood the water. They load the tank with a lot of plants. The technique is to fill it up as much as plant possibly you can put and flood it then. Dry method is, this is the dry method. Technically, this is called the dry method right here. So what you do is to do thing with the tank. You can clip this clippings out here. You know, they're long. Check it out, guys. Let me show you. Get close. Those are not yellow, by the way. The light is not showing really nice. See, there's some roots in there. I can clip this out and start a whole entire another bucket. Very, very easy. Just clip the top. You always have to trim it. Even if it's in the aquarium, if you want a nice carpet, you have to trim it. You have to have your hands inside that aquarium at all time. You have to trim it once a week. As if it grows, you gotta trim it. If you let it grow over on top, and the bottom is gonna yellow up. Over here, the same thing. So when the bottom is not getting any light, it's gonna yellow up. So I have to trim it. See, that's the technique. You gotta trim it. Always trim it. And I started in one portion, and look what happened. Big portion now. It's only like 2 months ago. That's why I'm doing this right now, showing you guys, and hope you like it, enjoy it. I'm gonna go 10 minutes only. Today is 10 minutes sections. I showed the flower horns earlier, the babies. I am hoping to get something nice out of those flower horn babies, and then later on I'm gonna make some. Those things, they grow very quick. This Monte Carlo, it's a carpeting plant. They grow like weed. They literally grow amazing. And I'm using a special magic water, which is my fish aquarium water. Nothing magic about it. There's nothing in there. Just a regular water change. And here we go. Beautiful carpeting plants. They grow crazy. They're everywhere. Thank you, guys. Anybody want to see anything else? I just received 2 frogs. I got one albino pixie Pac-Man frog. I think it's called Pac-Man frog, not pixie, Pac-Man frog. And then the other one's a strawberry Pac-Man frog. They're really cute. I have them in their environment. Cocoa bedding. Yes, let me show you the frogs. Let me close the top of this. Here's frog number one. It's hiding, guys. Look at it. I'll get the bedding around it. I'm not supposed to touch it, so let me just get the bedding around it without touching the froggy. Don't eat me. This is the strawberry one. Let's see if we can get it out. Get out, buddy. I have an idea. This is clean reverse osmosis water. Just gotta spray him. Give him a little bath. He likes that actually. Check it out. Nice and clean. That's the strawberry frog. He's like, let me be, man. Leave me alone. He ate 2 roaches for me. Oh, yeah? He ate 2 nice dobia roaches. I have a lot of those at the man cave. Well, I don't know if it's a boy or not, but it's not big. It's not big. It's tiny. This is tiny. Here's my hand. He's like what? I'll say like that big right there, like about a little bigger than a quarter. Let me show you the other one. So this is the strawberry. Check it out. Yeah, of course they look much bigger in the camera. Let me say goodbye to this guy and let me show you the other guy. Here's the albino. I got 2 of them. I don't know if they're boys or not, but here you go. This guy ate 2. This guy mealworm. Oh, let me spray him too. He's more like yellowish, more yellow color. And then the spots on it. Let me get him out. Get out of there, buddy. Oh, there you go. Check it out. Really fatty. Oh, it's peeing or whatever that was. I don't like being sprayed. This guy ate 2. He ate some mealworms for me. Those are cool, dude. Look at the colors on them, and they're really cool. They're just burrowing those holes. Look at that. They make holes in there, and they're just chill. But you gotta make sure this bedding is not molded. Okay, there's no mold in here. This is brand new today. There's no mold whatsoever. No mold in the bedding. Anyway, so if there's any mold in the bedding, you gotta disregard the bedding, and because these guys absorb water from their skin, they don't drink it. It's a cocoa bedding, the cocoa husk. You put it in the. I bought the 3-pack. Put it in the water, and then you put it in there. Try to handle the frog with gloves. I'm not supposed to touch it. I know that. My hands are clean though, guys. Whenever I'm in the man cave, my hands are always clean. There's no oils. I wash it with Dawn, and Dawn works perfect. This guy is much cooler looking. I really liked him. He's albino. You see the colors? Oh, hey. Well, they absorb from their skin. You're not supposed to touch it with dirty hands. They absorb everything from their skin, and you can get them sick. I believe get some kind of an infection on them. We don't want stuff like that happening, right, Doctor Bill? This guy is really cool. So, if you do a research on those frogs, you see they like to breed in the water with waterfalls around them, like an aquarium. In an aquarium. Supposedly, it's in easiest frogs to keep, and they're the coolest looking ones. The normal ones are really nice, got green, yellows in them, and the albinos are really nice. This ones are really beautiful. And then the strawberry one, I fell in love with it too. I really like that one. First, I got the strawberry one, and then I got this guy. Alright, guys. Want to see something else? How about this? Huh? Is that nice? This is my favorite tank in here. Kinda. Because it's got really nice, everything's growing nice. Yeah, thank you, Iron Dog. Look at that. Everything, all these plants growing really nicely in there. Is moss, Christmas moss. Oh, sorry. My bad. This is how you grow Christmas moss. And there's a lot of shrimp and babies in there. A lot of molly babies. There's, look, check it out. Little wigglers all over. So check this filter, guys. What do you guys think? This is a creation of some German guy named Hamburg. They call it Hamburg Matten filter. Look at this filter. It's like the whole aquarium goes from side to side. It's like one big piece. And then you see is that pipe going down to this motor right here. Little tiny pump. You're more than welcome, Iron Dog. Yep, that's duckweed. Isn't that nice? I need to put a little more water in here. I know that. You guys know the name of this plant? Savasatang. Something like that. And that's a Taiwan moss. There's stellata right there. Pogostemon stellata. There's other pogostemons in there. There's like a lot of I believe those are crypts or swords. One of them. There's two different colors. Let me show you inside. Yeah, there's other pogostemon in there. There's like two different pogostemons. There's some mando grass. It's a nice little 20-gallon tank. My favorite part is the filter. This is my first time doing this way. All the other tanks I use the sponge filters and like other pumps to like different types of pumps. All of it is DIY in here. I haven't got kind of all of it. Like I got my 200-gallon. I've done a DIY on it. The 100-gallon, it's got a couple of motor filters in there, and then the 80 is the DIY, and then the rest of it, the small ones, the 30-gallon ones, got little hand filters, and a couple other ones have like sponge filters. The fry ones have sponge filters on them, so they don't suck the fry in there. Check this guy, he's really nice. Oh, there he is. Good night, guys. Have a good night. Take it easy. Ah, this tank, how often? Once a week. So tonight I have to add water. There's not much cleaning in here. There's no water siphoning. I don't do nothing here. I don't do nothing at all. I just feed it and use magic juice right here. Flourish Excel, so I don't get algae growing. This is like carbon. Let me show you. Carbon for the aquarium plants. So no CO2. This is no CO2 plants, guys. So most of these plants don't require CO2. So there's no CO2. That's why we use this right here. It's carbon. And then I use different stuff to feed the plants, which is all-in-one fertilizer. I use this kind right here. It's called Ultim Nature System. All-in-one. Got it. So this is pump, and I use 2 pumps for this every water change. So that's it pretty much. And I do use irons, but not much iron in here, just a little bit of iron, not much. As you see, these rocks right here, they contain iron. There's iron in the rocks, there's iron in the gravel. Not much iron needed. If you put too much iron, it's gonna cause too much problems. I don't test for the iron. That's a fancy tail molly. Yeah, it's a like, look at this one here. They call them what, bubble mollies or something. That's another molly. It's a black molly. There's like another one in there, orange fin, long shark fin molly. He's got really cute, really beautiful fin. And there's black shrimp in there. Hey Purple Gang, let me show you my other favorite tank. Watch this one. That's a 200. That's a tilapia tank. This is an 80-gallon right here. There's some sevrams in there, archer fish, and that new whatchamacallit, what is he? Leaf fish. He's right there. Look at him. He's really happy. He's been eating really good. This is the leaf fish, guys. African leaf fish. Look at it. And there's sevrams. That's a Malawi eye biter. Which one? This one is a nice one. Check this one out. Wait. Who is that in that filter? I see a face in the filter. Is that the legend? Is that the legend? Yeah, that's the legend. I'm wearing a shirt. It's reflected in the camera. That's funny, guys. Is that the ghost of the legend? The legendary. The legendary man. Anyway, check it out. Check it out. This is my favorite. One of my favorite. There's some nice plants growing in here. A shrimp in there. Let me show you the shrimp. Where are they? Let me grab one. There's a shrimpy. See that shrimp? That's a fat black shrimp right there. This tank used to have a lot of yellow shrimps, and most of them died off. There's only one left, and then I added a bunch of black shrimps I had. And tank is being water changed right now. I'm changing the water. Here's a cichlid tank. Those are my babies growing, and I just got those two new. The orange ones, they are red zebras. Never seen a black shrimp? Oh yeah, I got a bunch of black shrimps. And you seen this tank, guys? No fake plants in here. It's all DIY. The sponge filter, that's a pump going up to the DIY sump, going back down, and there's a little flow moving. It moves a lot of water, circulates here, really nice. See the plants moving around. That's really nice. Yeah, bro, I love this tank. This is my favorite tank in the whole house. A lot of expensive plants right here. Expensive, and they grow really nice under this beautiful cheap light, guys. Cheap light from Amazon. It's been working. Once a week, water change. Those are laser rainbow, red laser rainbows. There's a heater in this tank. I heat the water because of the angels. They have to be tropical. Some plants don't like warm water, like these guys don't like it. This is the S repens. There's CO2. These guys don't like it either. The heat, look what it does to them. They don't like it. These guys don't mind it. Those octopus plants, they love the warm water. Hey, the battery's gonna die, guys. 5% more left on there. Let me say goodbye. Thank you for joining in and hanging out. Here's my Fantosa tank. And there is a nice, I don't know, where is he? He's hiding somewhere, hopefully. Oh, he's right there, guys. Check him out. Tiger datnoid, the Indonesian tiger datnoid. Here he comes. Say hi. Look how big he's gotten. Woo! He's so fast. So these are the Frantosas growing big. And that's a beautiful white Calvis. Say goodbye. It's been 30 minutes. Thank you for hanging out, guys.